So we're not going to play the Leslie Stahl, Marjorie Taylor Greene, because it's reprehensible on some level that they're like treating her like she's not a lunatic.
I mean, any functioning democracy would have her expelled, and she also would be prosecuted for attempting to overturn the democratic results of an election. Instead, she's doing walk and talks with Leslie Stahl. So.
And Leslie Stahl is like going to her garage and watching her work out. Yeah, it's really exhibitionist kind of weird stuff.
I've seen enough of her working out for the rest of time. I've seen enough of her kip-ups or whatever the bullshit they do at CrossFit.
She's gonna break her shoulder.
The right-wing cult, which is actually, fronting as a workout situation. Ridiculous.
All right, let's... Fetterman was on with Jane Pauley. He is just about discharged. It probably is by now, I think, from Walter Reed Medical Center, where he went for treatment for depression. It takes a lot of guts, I think, to have been public about this, and really important because we still stigmatize depression and mental emotional difficulties in this country. And great to have someone like this come out and speak about it. Here is some of the things he had to say.
It's like, you just won the biggest, race in the country. And the whole thing about depression is that objectively you may have won, but depression can absolutely convince you that you actually lost. And that's exactly what happened. And that was the start of a downward spiral.
In the interim between the campaign and being sworn in, at home in November, December, depression started gathering strength. Is that correct?
Very much, very much. I had stopped leaving my bed. I've stopped eating, dropping weight. I stopped engaging some of the most things that I love in my life.
So there it is, and I don't know. Is that fully released, that interview, or is it just?
I'll double check. I think that was a preview from Friday, but I'll just double check if it ran today.
Okay, and I think it ran
Sunday,
probably on Sunday
morning. Yeah.
I mean, it's good. He's announcing this. I mean, I also imagine in this instance too, his stroke also could have had the ability to exacerbate that.
It's common for stroke victims to experience some depression symptoms after. But it's just, I mean, it's refreshing to see someone speak publicly about it. For as much as the right is like speaking about how we need to address mental health in the wake of school shootings or mass shootings because they don't want to talk about gun control. Like, it's important that someone like this is speaking about mental health, especially because his advocacy for mental health is not inconsistent with his policy positions. He was in favor of universal health care, which would help cover people who have mental health struggles as well. And I think it adds to it that he's kind of like a big imposing guy too, right? Where it's not he's busting through a lot of stereotypes by being so open about this. And I'm grateful for that. Yep. And his vulnerability. It's really, really great and welcome. Thank you, John Fetterman.
Pretty impressive.